Welcome, welcome, welcome. No intro, Trapper.
Nope.
Nope.
Old school. Old school.
Old school. Just right to just bam, we're on it.
Yeah.
So how you feeling, man? How you feeling? The world wants to know.
I feel like crap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My allergies are kicking my butt. Got the itchy red eyes, and
Oh yeah.
let's see. Oh my God, we haven't did this in so long. We got comments.
Yeah. I just turned mine on.
Look at that. LIB's first. What's up, brother? Fire.
He must have been waiting.
Yeah, he was sitting there waiting. What's going on, LIB? How you been, bro? Yeah, Trapper. So don't tell us what happened yet. We'll get into what happened here and what happened with you out on a hunt. Wendell. Oh my God, the writing's so small. We got Heather says hello. How you feeling,
Hello.
Trapper?
I'm getting there. Let's just say that I'm getting there.
LIB says lucky timing. Yeah.
Lucky timing.
Yeah. Tamara, how you doing? Goodens Auto. The man, the myth. It's Goodens.
Good Nato.
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Good Nato. I'm getting there.
We got Jerry is in the house. Jerry, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Bigfoot. Yeah. Oh God, Carrie, how you doing? Itchy eye day, hot day, like 200 degrees outside with humidity over 2,000 degrees, it feels like.
Yeah, something like that out there.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to be in it.
Yeah, you're not allowed. You're on bed rest.
So,
Yeah. Lori, how you doing?
I'm not bed rest anymore, but I gotta stay out of the heat.
Yeah.
For at least a couple of weeks, they said. Heck, I'm still not allowed to drive.
Yeah, really? How you doing, Rick?
Yeah, I can't drive. I guess tomorrow's my last day. I can start driving tomorrow.
Man, that hunt messed you up. Well, hunt, hike, I don't know. Could have been either or.
Well, you want me to just start off by explaining what kind of happened?
Yeah, sure. Hold on. Let's get through these.
Everybody wants to know.
Yeah, we'll get through these real quick. Larry, how you doing? Katrina, how you doing? Let's whip through these and then we'll get started. So I hope everybody's hydrated, staying in the AC. There you go, Jerry. Yep, keeping nice and cool. Everybody's doing good. Yeah, yep. All right, we're gonna get started. If my dog lets me here. All right, Trevor, why don't you tell us what happened to you, man?
I'm not going to go into full detail on everything. It all kind of started on our first when we went out for that night hunt. We got a lot of good things. I was feeling really good. Got a lot of good things on that night hunt. Too bad. For some reason, I can't download the video. I don't know why. That's why I guess I'm going to send the video on to you. You're going to download it to my channel. I don't know, but
Can I say something real quick about that?
Yeah,
that it's strange because I've never seen this happen before, but the coding got all mixed up. I've never seen that from a camera, how the coding got mixed up and turned into something totally different that doesn't belong on that device. I actually had to download a whole different program to fix the coding for the video.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, after that night hunt, I went home. I got flu symptoms really bad. I thought it was just allergies. It was, me and my son, we had that backpacking trip, scheduled, and I mean, I already had the vehicle rented and all that stuff. So, so I still went. Now, I on my hiking videos, I know I preached to everybody, even when I'm out BigFoot, I preached to everybody about hiking safety. I didn't follow my own advice. I went sick. You never go out in those woods sick. You never go hiking sick, especially on multi-day hike like I was about to do. And we got there. We pushed it. We pushed it to camp. I was feeling good. We pushed it to camp because it was getting dark. We got there a little bit late, and we pushed it to the first campsite that we were going to go to. And that first campsite ended up being our last campsite. But it was beautiful. The campsite was gorgeous. It was right on the lake in between two mountains. It was just, and I mean, you opened up the tent and overlooked the lake. My son actually picked the camp spot. It was gorgeous. I was fine Thursday. I felt fine. Friday morning, I woke up sick. I was sicker than a dog Friday morning getting out of that tent. My son tore the whole camp down. We headed out. We just literally hiked it out. I drank so much water. We even ran out of water. Luckily, I had my filter with me, so we filtered water on the way out. But we had to climb 1,900 feet out with elevation. 1,900 feet of elevation we had to climb out. And I'm here dehydrating. I'm sick. My son took my pack. So my son at one time was carrying two 30-pound packs, almost straight up this mountain, just to get out. Well, I got home. Finally, I got home, and that's, there was a few times where I just wanted to, call rescue to come and get me. Well, my son kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me, and he did. We got out. It took us about 4 or 5 hours to get out, which isn't bad because we were in about 9 miles in, something like that, 10 miles in. And we had to hike 1,900 feet elevation out. So got home. I went to the hospital. I ended up getting, and what it was a rare tick that we don't find up north here that got me. And it put me down. I mean, it knocked me off my feet. So I don't know if I got that tick on the BigFoot hunt, that night hunt we did, or did I pick it up on the backpacking? I don't know which one. Well, I have a feeling that I picked it up on that night hunt. And that's what gave me the chills. But then a few days there, I mean, I was breaking fevers. My fevers was up to 102, breaking fevers every 20 minutes. I mean, even hiking out, I was breaking fevers hiking out. I couldn't drink enough water. And then with all that added, I had severe dehydration. So I got treated for that. So, and the doctor said I have a long road to recovery coming out. He told me to stay out of the woods. I had to promise him I'm just going to stay out of the woods for a couple of weeks because he was going to evict me if I wasn't going to. So I had to promise him that. Can't drive because I passed out a few times. So it's a big mess. But
wasn't it a blue mountain
tick? Something like that. It was something along those lines. I can't remember exactly what the doctor said. Okay. It's a rare tick that we don't have up here. And they're native to the south, the southern areas down towards the mountains, southern mountains. They're native to that area, but it attacks your nervous system, stuff like that. So it hits you right away. It's not like a deer tick where it could take weeks.
Sometimes 4 to 6 hours.
Yeah, it knocked me, it knocked me right out. I mean, I had all these red splotches all over me. That's how they knew I had symptoms of this tick, because I had like these, I don't know, they're like red splotches all over my skin. Look like they're lesions, kind of like. They didn't
Yeah.
itch, they didn't hurt. Just I look like I had, I don't know, these big lesions about an inch long all over my body.
Ooh, man. I'm sorry, man.
Now they look like they just look like I'm bruising. That's all it does now. Looks like it got beat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they
that's
say
all.
that unchecked, you can actually die from that. And some
Yeah.
people, hikers that have gotten that out on hikes that are far away from help,
Yeah.
they end up dying or going delirious
Yeah.
because of it.
Oh, oh, I can see it. I can see it.
Mhm.
I could see me just, I mean, that day just getting out 9 miles out. I mean, all I concentrated on is one foot in front of the other, straight up this mountain. And my son yelling at me. I can't say on YouTube what he was yelling at me, but getting me motivated to get me up that hill and get me out of there. You know,
Yeah.
it was. I don't wish it on anybody.
Yeah.
It was
We
rough.
got to be really careful because, us old guys in our 50s now. Anyways, happy birthday,
Yeah,
Trevor. That was
thanks,
kind of
man.
your
I
birthday
appreciate
thing,
that.
you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, brother. Yeah, but we got to be careful
Yeah,
because it's very
thank you.
important for
We do,
everyone. If you
but
go out on hunts, you have to check yourself and have somebody help you. Don't just
you
look
do.
over your legs and
Yeah,
they're
I was.
nasty.
I mean, I even had you spray me down. Spray me down that night with highest D we had, but the doctor said that the high D content in this off will not stop this particular tick. It doesn't. It there is nothing out there that you can put on yourself that this tick will. It will still attach to you, no matter what.
Right.
So
Yeah, we're
it's just
spring
you have to
chickens.
be careful. You have to check yourself when you come out.
Yeah. Yeah, and I had one the other
Yeah, we
night
are.
that I checked myself really
Thank you,
good.
Jerry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I checked myself really good, and um, before I got in the shower,
Mm.
have a mirror to check myself really good. Got out of the shower, looked again, and there was one in the side of my knee. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Mm-hmm.
So it's really
Yeah,
important to
because
get them
everybody
out
asked me, "What
as
did you see the book?"
possible.
Yeah, I
What's
mean, this
that?
is how important it was. I actually, this is how important it is. Matter of fact, right before we started on, the hospital called me just to make sure to see how I was doing still. You know, even though I
Yeah,
have all these doctor's appointments planned ahead, the hospital, the ER, still just called me about an hour ago and asked me if I was okay and if I needed anything else or anything like that. The hospital is actually is calling me to make sure I was okay.
yeah,
So
that's awesome, man. God bless them for keeping our trapper healthy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I can't say. I mean, this hospital I went to, it's down here. First time I've ever been there. I don't go to the doctors. I hate the doctors. I haven't seen a doctor in years, and I haven't ever had to use an ER or a hospital in years and years and years. But this ER down by me here, um, awesome people, awesome people.
yeah.
Can't say nothing. I can't say enough good things about them.
So let's get into that night hunt um, at the farm property. I did go back and do a solo there and caught some
Mm-hmm.
crazy stuff that kind of correlates with what happened to you that night in that back section. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Mm-hmm. What happened to me in that back section?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of weird stuff, man. that farm is crazy. Let's say it's a, and I mean, I know a lot of people around here that know claim 3. It's claim 3 times 10 or times 100. Let's just say that this place is just crazy. It's nuts. I mean, there's something out there following me. You could hear hoots and howls, and I mean, I wish I can get my video out because it's all on my video.
Oh, absolutely! I can't wait.
I'm hoping I got all that stuff on my video. It was just, you knew something was out there following you. It didn't care for if you heard it. They want it, whatever it was, wanted you to hear it. I mean, it was right on top of us. It was right on top of me, at least the whole night.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually even bum rushed me once.
Yeah, and I kind of like
I actually got nervous, and because you weren't
right,
you weren't around. Yeah, you're a little farther behind me when that thing bum rushed me.
Right, and I heard it.
You know,
I think at one point I thought you were running towards me because I seen your flashlight. And then I seen another light, and then that other light went out when it got to you. And I was like, who's that with him? Wait a second. And that's when I came over and said, hey, there's a light by you. And you said there was some strange stuff going on. Please be careful. And also don't drink any more river water. Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, but that was crazy, man. And I went back on that side during a live hunt that night during the solo, and I was picking up some strange things. So that back corner, we just got to get over into the other part of it and see.
That back corner is wicked. I don't know what's back there.
Yeah.
That back corner, I couldn't stay away from that back corner. Something kept drawing me near, but yet it didn't want me to get too close. So that's why we gotta get my video out and out. You know, and speaking of videos, you know, I did drop that hiking video, and at the end, I kind of explained what happened, why I didn't finish the video, and at the end, it kind of explains why I didn't finish the video. It's me here sitting right here where I'm sitting now to explain what happened. So yeah, I'll go check out that hiking video because where I did go hiking is a known Bigfoot area for sure. It's a Bigfoot area that gets, there's a Bigfoot spotted there all the time. Every year there's Bigfoot sightings there, and it's all in the BFRO reports.
Yeah.
You know, you know, even where I went hiking, it's very crazy out there. But
Todd, get a hold of us when you come out. If you come out, that'd be awesome.
Okay. Yeah, Todd, get a hold of us.
Yeah, I got a good spot down there too. Yeah, so when you're ready, I want to go back there at night and do a live with you. At the farm.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it won't be for another couple weeks.
Right. But I'll try to get that footage off you and fix the rest of it and then get it up on your channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that's a great video. It's a great video. I was so frustrated with that video because I couldn't get it up and going. So I know it's going to be an awesome video to see.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was just a phenomenal night there. And I was kind of laying back to see what would happen to you back there. I wanted to get back there with you, but I was like, you know what? I just want to see what you pick up. And then I remember your face coming up to me and I'm like, did you hear that? And you were like, no, there was no hearing. I was freaking seeing. I was all like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Thank you, Tamar.
So take your time. How you doing, Art? Yeah. So
how you doing, Art?
We're gonna get his video. Well, I'm gonna get his video, get it put together, and we'll get it up on his channel ASAP because it kind of correlates with what was going on during the solo hunt that I did there. His video came first, and then I came in for a solo hunt. So then you'll, after you put the 2 and 2 together, you'll understand what I was talking about more during that solo. That place is just a phenomenal place, and we've only scratched the surface.
I don't know if it's my. Oh yeah. I don't know if it's your computer or my computer. We're just getting nasty storms here. I don't know if you are. I'm getting. It's all turning yellow outside.
It's coming.
Yeah, we're getting it. So if my computer's going in and out, I'm sorry. I mean, it's like it's turning yellow outside. The trees are blowing real hard, and so yeah, if my computer keeps going out and freezing and stuff, that's probably why.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we're supposed to get pop-up storms, tornado warnings, all kinds of good stuff. Stay safe out there tonight. But if y'all have any questions, please shoot them our way. We did do the manor the other night. That was all day. Mm-hmm. Do what?
Yeah.
We did do Hillview Manor. That was fun. Wait till y'all see that video. I'm through a little bit of the footage.
You went there yesterday, didn't you?
Sunday, yeah.
That's right. You guys went yesterday.
I would love to travel to the Pacific Northwest. Love it.
Oh, I would too.
Give me an address.
I would love to go out there.
Yeah, give me an address. I would love it. That's like one of my dreams. Mm-hmm. Also, I always want to see the Oregon Trail too. Love to do a hunt out there.
Yeah. Katrina was asking me if I was going to go and get more checkups. Yes, I am actually on. I have a whole line of doctor's appointments ahead of me. And they're all being.
Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that.
They're all getting checked.
Yeah, that would be fun. Real fun. Get well soon, Trapper. Prayers just got out of the hospital after having triple bypass. Oh, man. Prayers going up. Wow. I will definitely send some prayers up tonight. Scott says, I recently camped at Salt Fork State Park. That's another spot this year y'all are going to get to see. Salt Fork. Just all these new places that we got, man. Some of these claims are just, we just want to keep going back. So it's pushing everything else back. What'd you do? Fall over, Trapper? There we go. Yeah, he lagged out. He said he'll be right back. He's definitely on the mend.
There we go. I can hear y'all now.
Awesome.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Yep. There you go, Trap. Hope you're on the mend, Trapper.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, that would be awesome fundraiser. That would be. Yeah. Absolutely. How you doing, Scared? Spotted in the water? I bet. It's been hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, so if you got any questions, please ask away. I know we got some good areas coming up. We got the caves coming up. Oh, man. Some really good areas coming up. Y'all are going to want to see. And I'll get that video
Yeah, we got
out.
some good.
Hill Manor.
We got some good stuff coming up. Yeah, we got some good stuff coming up this year. I mean, summer's just starting.
That's true. Another camp out. Yeah. Definitely got to be careful if you're out there, even in your yard. They're saying this is a bad summer because of this heat. And they're saying the DEET's not working. So don't rely on DEET as your armor, because they're saying they're just getting used to it. And, our bodies can't handle a lot of DEET.
This may sound kind of stupid to y'all, but what you could do is you could take duct tape and put your pant legs inside your boots when you go out in those woods or those shoes, and duct tape your pant legs so nothing can get up your legs.
Yeah. Tuck in your shirts.
Keep your shirts tucked in. Keep your don't have your skin exposed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know it gets hot out there for it, and I don't do what I preach. I proven that, but that's extra precaution you can take.
Yep, that's why I wear pants and long sleeves, and sometimes even a face mask.
Yeah, when I'm out, when I'm out doing Bigfoot stuff with you, I do wear pants. On that hiking trip, when I'm backpacking, when I'm hiking doing miles, I wear shorts.
Yeah,
and I'm still walking through tall grass, and those ticks can be on those leaves that are hanging over my head. But
yeah. Now I'm sure that even just pushed your cautiousness even farther.
Oh yeah, like we were talking about on the phone the other day. I'm gonna have PTSD now about ticks.
Yeah.
I don't ever want this to happen again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've had 16 this year, a total of 16 ticks buried in me.
Yeah, you're lucky you haven't gotten stuff yet.
Yeah. Yeah, that one last year I had to go to the emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, that made me sick, and I was out for about 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the bad thing is I didn't know it. And when I tried to get it out, it buried in so deep that its hind legs were in my skin. Wow. And I was trying to, they take the way I do it is I heat up tweezers and just touch it, and usually it'll back out. And I couldn't get it to back out. I was touching it, and then I panicked thinking I killed it. So I started pulling it, and I broke it in half.
That's the
And
worst.
half of it was, yeah. And that was, I really panicked then. But by then it was too late because everything that it had inside of it, like its blood and its stuff, already went into my bloodstream.
Yeah.
Boy, did I get sick.
Scott M says, I stripped down naked in the parking lot of Mount Rushmore over ticks.
Yeah. Yeah. I do it outside here, right on my porch. I'm like, shoot, 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 shoot. Because I've had even brushing off, getting into cars and stuff, the next day you'll have one crawling on you, and be like, oh man. You'll infest your car.
The backpacks that me and my son took, we still haven't stripped them down yet. They're still in the garage because I don't know. They're just sitting there. So I got to unpack everything. I still got my tent packed in there. I still have everything packed in. I'm afraid there's ticks on them. I know I got to get out there to unpack it and air everything out, but my goodness.
Yeah. That's for sure. Yeah, 16 so far this year. And you have to keep track of how many you have, because if you get sick, you want to write down what color it was, the date that you got it.
Heck, if you can save them, they want you to bring them in.
Yeah.
If you can save them.
Yeah, I don't save them, but I kill them, but I take pictures of them. I'll write down the date that I got it and, the color of it. But you want to keep track. Some people just pull them out, but you can still get sick up to 30 days later. And if you don't remember what kind of tick it is, sometimes they don't know what to give you.
Right.
Oh, man. 102.
Hey, Bob. Hey, Bruce.
Oh, I'm a little behind. That's it. No shame in the game. Yep. Take a close-up picture of them. What's up, Bruce? How you doing, buddy? Bob, how you doing?
Katrina, I remember my grandfather doing that, holding a cigarette to the tick to heat it up to make the tick back up. Yeah. I remember my grandfather doing that.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, I just take the tweezers and heat them up and, touch them. And they'll usually back out. Awesome, Bruce. God bless. Clint, how you doing? Yeah, I can't wait to get to the caves. That's going to be a good video. I heard some stuff about what's going on around that area. Lyme disease, bad thing. Absolutely. Thank you, sir. Yeah, 2 bears found around here. I took a picture of one. He was coming down a trail, and they actually shot him with the tranquilizer and took him. But he was coming towards me, Trapper, on a trail. Big boy, looking right at me, and he was coming. Like he knew I was there. I wonder if I'm thinking that if he would have got any closer, he probably would have attacked me. But I slapped my hands together, and
Yeah.
he took off down the trail. But I called and I said, "Hey, you guys might want to come pick up this deer because I'm only a mile and a half away from houses." And I
Yeah. Well.
stayed. Yeah, I stayed, and they got him. And then there was another one not too far away, Garrettsville.
Okay.
Big boy, bigger than the one that I seen. Where was I at here?
Oh no, you're really far behind.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good video. It was nice to go out it was nice to get out of the woods and into a building and see what I could find. It was a great place, and it was nice because the place is haunted. It's just trying to get the paranormal to interact with you. So that was fun. Bob says, "I hope you're feeling better."
Thank you, Bob.
What's up, Mike?
You from Canada, Mike? Oh, I would love to go up there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Awesome. How you doing, CP? Yeah, I got the tick in my ear. Yep. Yes, I did. That was a bad spot to get a tick. That's what I fear, is getting one inside your ear and you can't get it out. Because
Right.
when you touch those things, they take off crawling faster.
Oh my gosh. Now you're just starting to drive me nuts. Ugh.
How you doing, lady? Yeah. Yeah, that would be bad. Oh, that would be bad. So bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something for nightmares. Absolutely. Ooh. Yeah. Or getting one in your mouth and it beds in your gums. Ooh.
I would think you would feel that.
Yeah, you would.
I would be able to, I would think of.
Next big adventure. Well, we got the caves coming up. Couple other areas I don't want to mention right away. Bird Haven's coming right after the caves. So that's going to be good. Oh yeah, I know. What's cool about that place is, going into it, I mentioned that nothing could attach to me, my intent, and walking out, I did the same thing. Not that it couldn't happen there, but no one's ever claimed to take anything home with them. I speak of and I show some placards inside the building. It talks about what the place was like, kind of like a nursing home, a poor farm. Also, you all know what a poor farm is. Back in the days, you didn't have money. One of the stories was a guy dropped his 25-year-old wife off there and said she was nuts, and they kept her. Yeah, so there, that was, I'm thinking, was a money thing there. But some of the stories there are sad. I mean, it's sad anytime you go into one of those places. But there was some good stories about, the people had some fun and, good stories. But, it was cool to see some of the activity. There was kids there. They did let animals come in. Part of it was a farm at one time. And, it was cool to see some of the interaction that we were getting. And it was cool to have 3 groups there, and we were all changing floors. It wasn't like we were all working together. in one area for all the confusion. It was like, you know, if I was in the basement, they were on the first floor, one was on the third floor, one was on the second floor, you know, and we'd all change out. So it was really cool. Really cool to get out of the forest and into a building to see what would happen. You know, it was a nice break in between. I really enjoyed the place. Really nice people. The staff was nice. I mean, really knowledgeable people. One of your videos you mentioned about Sasquatch, something else. What name? I never heard of that. The farm? That's just a claim. There's actually 2 farms, but we haven't been back to the other farm. The farm that we're at now is a new claim. So we don't know what to call it. We haven't came up with the name. You all came up with names. I wrote them down, but I haven't pulled one to call it anything yet. I think it's just easier right now to call it the farm claim because that's what we've been calling it. I don't like ticks either.
I definitely don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was a nice change to get out of the forest and into a building. And just to have a different interaction was cool. And I think I caught a lot of good things. I think everybody had a good time and wasn't anything scary or jumpy or, you know, it was great to learn. Like I said, I go through the building, they have placards up and I walk through and I show you all the placards so you all can read them and get an idea of the area that I was working in. And it was cool. A lot of fun. I think you're all going to enjoy the video because we all bring something different, you know, we all bring different energy to the hunts. A lot of fun. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where's Mr. Michigan? MZ? I don't know. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
I don't know what that is. Sorry, Jerry. I don't know what you're talking about, my friend. Hey, speaker with sear sounds. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mike. We've done that a lot. Oh, yeah. You can go back and past videos.
Go back to our old videos. We played them.
Got some good responses to the point where you were like, don't play those out here.
Yeah, I told you play now. Don't play them again. Do not play them again.
Oh, yeah. We even did like children crying.
Oh, I hate that. I hate doing old baby cries in the woods in the middle of the night. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. You could just hear things coming.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. The women screaming. We did that.
No. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. Yeah, to the point to where we were like, yeah, we're going to take a break from that.
Yes, I am. I'm definitely traumatized by it.
I think after hearing his story and the horror story, yeah, I think we're all terrified. I'm going to be going like this all night.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
I'm just glad you're okay. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
I'm glad that, sorry that you went through that. Man, I mean, ugh. But I'm glad you're okay.
Thank you. I don't wish it on anybody.
Hey, Jack, did you get the T-shirt yet? T-shirts yet? For the store? Help me out here. For the store? Uh-huh. Yeah. I know haunted spots are right up MT's alley. I believe the same. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep, it's all about the energy you bring.
It is. You can
As long
tell.
as you're not going in there running and screaming, you hear some taking off. It's, I try to bring the same energy everywhere. Like when I first walked in the building, I gave it my intent. I walked in and I made sure my energy was flowing to the point to where like, hey, cameraman, did you hear us? And I was like, nope. My bad. I'm just pumping energy out. But it was a really good night. I can't wait till y'all see it. I think a lot of good stuff happened. I think everybody did a great job. And everybody's, you're going to see different from everybody because, we're all so different how we take the approach to it. And that night I did bring a bunch of gadgets, but I didn't use any. I mean, I gifted a lot. I left things for them, but I didn't use no gadgets. I wanted to, but I just didn't have to. You'll see it will speak for itself, the video level.
Thank you. Thank you.
Amen. You all hold a special place in our hearts. Each and one of you, all of you, are like family to us. Thank you, Jackie. I can't wait to show it. Wish I could just throw them all together and get them out there, but it's a lot. But it'll drop here in the next day or so. I'm already working on it and going through it and highlighting things. And yep, absolutely. That's the first thing, is making sure you're protected, mentally, your energy's right, spiritually. And to close out, going in, you give your intent. Even in the forest, you tell them, hey, can't attach yourself to me. I'm not here to harm you, do anything. Just here to learn. And they'll respect you for that. Yeah, I'll put a link out for it. The thing is I'm trying to come up with shirt ideas because I don't want the same old. But as soon as it's done, I'll work a little bit harder on it. I've just been really busy between filming and claims and going out and checking areas. It's been a busy summer. And it's nice that people are calling in and we're getting these areas. And it's been a busy summer. No. We didn't know each other.
I was actually a subscriber way back 3 or 4 years. Was it 4 years ago now? I was a subscriber, and I own my own business, of course, with with animals and stuff, trapping. And I'm also a professional tracker. And I remember you started drinking, I don't remember, swamp water or something. And I'm like, this dude's never going to make it out. This dude's never going to make it out. So I emailed him. I'm like, you might need my help a little bit. And there we are, 4 years later.
Yeah. Amen to that. God gives you the people that you need.
I remember you drinking out swamp water on that video. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I did get a stomach ache.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, but no, none of us knew each other.
We knew, yeah. We did not know each other at all.
Yeah. All over the swamp water. Maybe God said, drink some swamp water. This will get this guy calling you.
Yeah. Jeez.
Didn't taste bad. It tasted like dirt. Yeah. So still drink the water.
So I carry a filter every time I go in those woods. I carry a filter.
Yeah, I have one too, and I always forget it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Life. Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Mike always talks about MT. Always talks about we were at the Indian Rock, and there's water coming off of it, mosquitoes flying around it. I'm sitting there. He's all like, "Oh my god." Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least find running water, flowing water. You don't have a filter on you, try to at least find flowing water, like a creek or something flowing through rocks.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Sometimes if I run out of water, I just get so thirsty. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you go through a lot of water hiking 8, 9, 10 miles. Yeah, you go through a lot of water.
You do.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Fun times, though.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this a
Still
long
is.
time,
Got a
4
lot.
years ago. 4
Yeah.
years ago. Gosh, dang, it's been a while.
Yeah.
4 years. At least 4 years.
Yeah. 4 good years.
Mm-hmm. 4 good years.
Yeah. Where's T-Mac? I think he's out doing a hunt tonight. I think he's doing a hunt.
That's right, Mary.
Yeah. No to swamp water. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you just get thirsty. I know I shouldn't do it.
No. You don't even want to put swamp water through a filter. You really don't. You want to find a creek that's flowing to put
Yeah.
through your filter.
What did I do? I used my shirt. I layered up my shirt and let the water go in.
You still get parasites out of that.
Oh, absolutely, Bruce. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, trying to introduce everybody to the farm real slow. You could push these things to a point with too much, and that would be, okay for us, but not okay for the owners. So that's what, you want when private property, when there's homeowners close to the property, you want to be careful on how many people you bring in, what you're doing, how aggressive you are, because you can flip an area. And we showed that. I mean, me and Trapper flipped an area. We flipped West Branch real quick. And, not knowing what we were doing, we were early on to this, and yeah, it could get bad. So you want to keep everybody safe while working it and watch how hard you push and learn what's on the grounds, because we're still not sure. Is it a dog man? Is it Bigfoot? And I can get different actions than Trapper, like we've seen. MT came in, Trapper comes in, and we're seeing what kind of action we get before we start going hard in
Yeah, the farm, it has a potential of being aggressive. Whatever's out there has a potential of being aggressive. I mean, it bluff charged me the first night out there. So whatever's out there has the potential of being very aggressive if we flip it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's like I said, if it wasn't privately owned, let's go for it. But, people living on the land too, we can leave. They got to stay.
Right.
Yeah. And their goal is they want us to find out what's on it. And, we just scratched the surface there. And you all have found a lot of amazing things. And I'm shocked. They're shocked. The landowner's shocked because what you guys give me, they're seeing. I always copy it. They're seeing it. And they're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, no, that's just what they see. And that's with all the evidence that you guys bring. When you timestamp, when you circle the pictures, all that gets saved. It's not like we're not looking at them. When you post them, I'm burning them. I don't know if you could see it, but these are all memory cards. I got handfuls of them and handfuls. Different, private properties, different claims. So I could take these to them and they could plug it in their computer, look at all the pictures.
And it's the same when you guys timestamp my stuff. Like if I do on my own channel and you timestamp it on my channel, it all goes to Jack. And he puts it on those sticks. I send all that stuff to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. That's the second claim. That's the second farm. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not like everything that you guys and girls do by time stamping and circling the pictures. These, everything gets burnt onto a stick, a CD, memory card, something. And, like I said, the claim owners are seeing what you guys and girls are giving. So it's not just, they don't have to take our word for it. We go, well, this is what the people are seeing too. And it's awesome because you all get the credit. Did I miss something here? Yeah. 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 That was crazy. The walk out of there. There's one thing. It's nice when you're on a live and you can get close to getting out and then have to, either the camera dies or you have to close out. And then knowing you only got, a football field or two left to get out of there. I was in there. And the camera was like, boop. And I'm like, man, it's always nice to know that's, even though you're on the other side, it's nice to know that y'all are there. Good night, Jackie. Thank you.
Good night, Jackie.
All right, y'all. Any more questions? How you doing? Hopefully staying nice and cool. Oh, absolutely, Mary. Yeah. I've been saving them for years. Years. I have stacks and stacks of rewritable CDs, and it's crazy. Yeah, so all your footage that you all send, like I said, timestamps, especially in the Cameraman Facebook page, all the evidence goes there. And from the tree cameras, some crazy stuff's been caught just on the tree cameras. Yep. Yeah. Oh, on the way out, something was whistling and trying to get me to whistle back. And it was whistling at me.
It was whistling when I was out there.
Yep, it was trying to get me to whistle back.
Yeah, something was whistling when we were out there making my video.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Should be maybe tomorrow or the next day. Depends. There's a lot of these next 4 videos. There's a lot of footage. A lot.
My hiking video's out that I got sick on. That's out right now. But we got to get my video up. We got to get my video up from the farm.
Yep, absolutely. Because, like I said, your video correlates with my solo. Yeah. And then they'll kind of know what I would, they'll know what I was talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that night was crazy. That was a crazy night. Absolutely, Rick. Right with you, man.
Not yet, Sharon. He's about to. He's about to help me with that video and get it up. We were just talking about it.
Yep. Yeah, somewhere I'll meet with you in between there to grab the rest of the footage. Yeah, we're supposed to have pop-up storms, so be safe. It was a hot day, and we got that cooler air coming in, so storms being in the 90s and hundreds, storms are going to be nasty.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you all.
Because that hike was in a known Bigfoot area. They get sightings down there all the time. I mean, there's so many sightings where I was on that hike. Where I was hiking, there's sightings every year, countless sightings all the time. So you never know because I was concentrating on hiking. I wasn't concentrating on looking for Bigfoot. So timestamp it, let me know. I could send it off to Jack. Jack could analyze it.
Yep, absolutely. Yes, Mary. Like I said at the very beginning, you all get credited with the finds.
You do.
If the homeowner is watching, the landowner, please let them know that you've seen their footage. Because they see it. All of them. And they have joined the channels. They've seen all your work. Thank you, Jerry. Really do appreciate it. We just try. We try to do the honest things, We always strive to set ourselves apart from everybody else. Because every area is different. And everybody has their own thoughts and the way they do things. And that's the nice thing about what we're doing. Everybody's doing. And, everybody has their own way to get their evidence. Oh, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be with us tonight.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, and they act different in different areas, just like, if from Ohio people act different from people in Kentucky, or, vice versa, or Michigan. You'll go into an area, like say you go to, Florida, and you're like, oh, wow, people down there are so nice, but I was over here in this, state and people were jerks. It's the same thing everywhere.
Yeah.
Dealing with
I do find like between Pennsylvania and Ohio, especially down here where we're at, Ohio is more accepting to this Bigfoot research. They're more accepting. You get into Pennsylvania, people don't want to talk about it. People aren't as open in Pennsylvania. I did find that out.
Right.
On how weird that is.
All right, y'all. But we're going to go ahead and end. I can't take up Trappers all night. I know he's busy.
I'm going back to bed. I'm sorry.
I was waiting for that. Doing good,
Well,
Steve. You need to. We need your help.
yeah. I need to take this stupid medicine I've been forgetting about.
Yeah.
You take that and go to bed.
Good night, huh? Thank you all for joining us tonight. Really do appreciate you all. And again, thank you for your help on finding these things and the pictures and the videos. I mean, that takes a lot of work, and you all are great. You all are great at what you do. And I say this, I know I beat this horse up when I say it, but I am so happy that you guys do this for us, that you guys
Oh
find us
my
put in
gosh,
the
yeah.
hard work.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't know how much we
Definitely.
appreciate you. And y'all are like family. And that's from the heart, man. Been saying it for years. Y'all are just amazing. Couldn't do without you.
Nope.
I don't think I would see
Either one of
half
these channels.
you all see.
Either one of these channels wouldn't exist. My channel or Cameraman and Crew's channel wouldn't exist without y'all.
Right. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I say, all donations go right back into the channel. Gas, going, traveling. They don't get spent on a bag of chips or pop or anything like that. They go right back in. Everything goes right back in. Really do appreciate y'all. Please stay safe. Storms this whole rest of the week.
Yeah.
It's going to be bad. Love y'all. God bless, Trapper. I'm glad that we caught that in time. You caught that in time, man.
Yeah.
Any later, it could have rolled the other way.
Oh, even the doctor said that. If I would have waited another week, even the doc said that.
Yeah, could have been bad. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Great videos coming. Trapper, I will see you to get the rest of that footage, and I'll get that up for you. And with that said, I'm Jack the Cameraman.
I'm Trapper.
And we will see you all on the next hunt. Bye. Good night,
See
y'all.
y'all. Good night.
Good night, Trapper.
Good night.
Good night, Bobby. Good night, Sally. Bye.